are some of the things we should watch out for? Kunwari, like yan, like, I mean, obviously, like...
I'm a business, for example.
Oh, or even
Are
like...
there
Because we're all...
red flags?
We're all warriors, right? We're all part of this.
As
We're
cyber
all...
warriors.
Well, bigyan ko ng one class, salient example. The one na nahuli din natin had a 3D, 4D mapping tool, no, inside the vehicle. And yung nakuha nating documents was they were intending to do so, yung map our country from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And hindi na sila nakalayo, no? Within Luzon, nahuli na natin. And what this does is that it can park outside your facility and then it will create a 3D or 4D map.
So essentially parang Google Maps.
Hindi nila kailangan pumasok. Oo. But the question is, bakit? Ang iniikot nila are critical infrastructures, are power lines, power grids.
Utilities.
Yes, utilities. Camps of the PNP and the military camps, and even malls. And you know, the Filipinos are mall goers,
yes.
Diba? Lalo na pag mainit, lahat doon free aircon.
Libre aircon eh.
So very important din.
Ganun siya. So, ngayon, malaking tulong yung intelligence that is given by the common tao.
Yeah.
Even the drones na nakuha natin, underwater drones, the fishermen were the ones who reported it. Like, we got this.
What were they trying to get underwater?
That's the forensic side of things. Diba? So, parang, anong type of drone to? What is it capable of getting, no, na data? And where does it send that data? So, ganon. Yun dun, ma'am,
so,
na makikita mo yung forensics. How important
water, power, internet. I mean, these are big businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Utilities, businesses. So, very critical talaga that they have a good defense in place.
And appreciation on the cybersecurity
of the importance of investing in cybersecurity. But
Yeah.
I imagine when they're breached, people tend to panic.
Of course. I think that's the first reaction.
Is that
right?
acceptable?
Kaya nga dapat may IR tayo. Kasi yun ang tendency po. Pag hindi mo yun in-implement, people will panic.
Yeah.
And then ang
point
unang
finger,
mangyayari,
sisihan muna.
And there will be so many decision makers calling the shots.
Right.
So, di ba?
Too many heads in the kitchen.
So sino na ngayon ang gagawa nito? Kaya nga po, ang na-underestimate natin dito is that we also need to rehearse even our cyber incident response.
For incidents like this, does it also become kind of like a learning opportunity kaya for businesses out there na parang, okay, na-attack tayo. Kunwari, I guess on a national scale, we get attacked every day. So there's a lot to learn every day. You know what I mean? For businesses, is it the same thing? Like, is it something na parang, okay, I was attacked this way today, so I'll kind of know what to do with this. And then moving on, na-cover ko na yung base A, now we move on to base B. Ganun ba yung approach ng mga tao?
Sir.
Okay.
No? But the sad reality, the sad reality is sometimes even yung investment hindi ganun ka kasi parang hindi nila nararamdaman. 'Di ba? Parang why would I spend so much for this?
Nagpaparinig si Ma'am sa.
Hindi mo naman nararamdaman yan. Yes. 'Di ba? Pero kung nangyari, tsaka na lang sila nandun na nga kaya nga
sana ba na nagbayad or something?
Oo, 'di ba? So, ganun siya, ma'am. Kaya we need to have more like CEOs and executives who really have a greater appreciation of things. And tendency kasi, yung mga tech people, sila din yung hindi masyadong nakakapag-explain.
Right.
Kasi nga, more on the analytical side of things sila. So, sasabihin nung executive, hindi ko naman naiintindihan yan, sige na lang, gano'n. Pero mahal-mahal naman yan. Diba? So ito, this is really very good. So to really, laymanize, diba? Yung tech.
And ma'am, is there a point of possible collaboration between private and public sector, between government and enterprise for cybersecurity?
Dapat, ma'am, because we are all on the same superhighway. Wala naman tayong pagkakaiba, ma'am. We're all in the same design. Yes. Lahat tayo dumadaloy sa iisang network. So, kailangan, ang protection, ang sabi ko nga, ang isang breach, yun yung butas na magiging vulnerability natin. So, there's no such thing as a cyberspace for Philippines only.
Yeah.
You cannot say,
naka-isolate
challenge ng radio challenge and say, hey, you're intruding in the Philippine cyberspace. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
And very distinct ang Pinoy. Kasi tayo ang nasyon na napakaraming OFW. So, ibig sabihin, yung presence natin, yung cyberspace natin,
Ang laki.
transcends the whole world.
Oo.
Kasi ang mga OFW are sending remittances from wherever they are.
Yes.
'Di ba?
Now
So
that you point that
hindi mo isipin dapat na ang Pilipinas, ang Pilipino,
lang.
Nasa
Pilipinas lang. Kung nasa ng Pilipino,
Kasama
nandun
siya.
ang cyberspace ng Pilipinas.
And if
Diba?
businesses encounter big cybersecurity problems, can they call on government? Which government office should be on their speed dial?
Well, kung ang umbrella unit, ma'am, for the security of all, that would be National Security Council. But ang tech arm niya, of course, is DICT, who has another entity inside, which is the CICC, yung cybercrime investigation office nila. Yon, oo. So nandun yung mga cyber forensic investigators natin together with law enforcement agencies. So the PNP has its own cybercrime unit. Sila po yung nag-handle ng cases na yung mga nagko-complain na mga biktima. And sila din po ay may capability for cyber forensics. The same with the NBI.
Now, I wanted to touch up on something that you said earlier, no, na parang a lot nga of the decision makers for a lot of big businesses or even enterprise, small to medium enterprise in general, they're not necessarily technical, so they don't really care about how they should respond to it. You mentioned it earlier na sometimes parang when they do come up with a plan for it, it's too late because by then, they would have been attacked already. Why do you think it's so crucial for these people to, despite their lack of technical knowledge
And appreciation
of it, why should they
invest
and why should they kind of, pay attention to this? Because I mean, offhand, like obviously if you get a breach, it's lack of trust, diba? Parang kunwari ikaw, if say you go to an e-commerce shop and then you find out that your information has been leaked, or that automatically takes
I
away
won't shop
some
there.
business. Exactly,
Yes.
diba? So and then
or baka I won't shop online at all
Oh,
for
diba?
the next 3 months.
but that's you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so why is it why do business leaders essentially need to pay attention to this realm of defense?
Kasi ma'am, sabi mo nga, mas mahirap na i-gain back yung trust. So kapag nasira na yung tiwala nila doon, parang nakakapilay siya kung how fast can you recover from that. Kasi ayaw na nung tao, ayaw na bumalik, And they say that returning customers are bigger business.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kaya yun ang gusto mo as a businessman.
Recurring income.
oh.
'Di ba? Ayun ang gusto mo
Ulit-ulit.
as a business entity,
Oh.
yung tiwala ng tao, yung loyalties nila, 'di ba? Yung para babalik-balik sila. So kailangan po talaga 'yun. Kaya nga po these businesses are investing on the cybersecurity tenets. Kaya nga 'di ba ma'am, pinaparamdam nila. Kaya sabi mo kahit questionable, kailangan iparamdam nila pagkatiwalaan nyo kami. Kasi cybersecure kami. Gagamitin ka, 'di ba? They will download the application, they will use
And
it.
it's still better than something that doesn't have cybersecurity at all, diba? Like parang
Yes.
while kunwari, going back to the WhatsApp example you had
Analogy, yeah.
earlier, while you don't completely trust it, it's still better than absolutely no authentication, no end-to-end encryption,
Yes.
diba?
So during good times builds trust, and during bad times business continues.
Yes.
It assures you na tuloy.
Yes.
Tuloy
Pero within the organization, ma'am, ang pinopromote natin is zero trust, di ba?
Yeah.
Trust no one, verify everyone. So,
That sounds
yun-
expensive.
Within sa explanation, there's more to unpack.
Watch the full episode on YouTube and Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts.
This is Technically Speaking.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn at Globe Business. Watch more episodes and get more exclusive content at globe.com.ph/business.